Oh, jeepers, my heart's thumping so loud I can't hardly breathe. Oh, Toto, Toto. Oh, no need to be scared anymore. She ain't following us. Oh, Toto, did she hurt you? Oh, she tried to, didn't she? Well, I won't let her touch you nohow. Oh, she must be the meanest old woman there ever was. Let's go tell Uncle Henry and Annie M. They'll fix everything. Oh, come on, Toto. Annie M! Annie M! Oh, just listen to what Miss Gulch did to Toto!
57, 58.
Oh, she hit him, Aunt M.
Dorothy, we're busy.
Oh, but she hit him.
Honey, not right now. Can't you see we're busy? This old incubator's gone bad, and we're likely to lose a lot of our chicks out of it.
Oh, the poor little things. Oh, but Aunt M, Miss Gulch hit Toto right across the back with a rake just because he chases her old cat every day and gets in her garden.
Dorothy, we're busy.
Oh, but he doesn't do it every day, only once or twice a week. And he can't catch her old fat cat anyway. And now she says she's going to get...
Dorothy!
Uncle Henry, can't you do something?
Honey, I am doing something, so please stay out of our hair.
All right.
Who's the genius that suggested we move the wagon before the wheel was on?
It ain't so heavy, one wheel less. That makes sense, don't it?
Sense or no sense, when I lift up the axle, you two shove her on.
Zeke, Hickory, know what Miss Gulch did to Toto?
I swear they made this new wheel smaller than the other three.
Bigger or smaller, get it on here before my arms are pulled clear out of sockets. I ain't a statue, I ain't made of iron.
Okay, okay.
She tried to kill him.
Dorothy, you aren't using your head about what Miss Gulch right now. And you got no brains?
Well, sure I have brains.
Then why don't you use them? Instead of going by her place every day, why don't you take the long way? That way you won't get in any trouble until it won't chase your fat cat.
Quit just standing there. Clean all the junk out of that wagon. We got a parasol of lumber to haul into town before the weather turns over.
Will do, Mr. Gale.
Zeke, what am I going to do about Toto?
Well, for a start, kid, you can't let that old heifer buffalo you like that. You gotta stand up to her with a little grit and a little courage.
Well, I'm not afraid of her.
That's what I wanted to hear. The next time she squawks, you just stroll right up to her and spit in her eye.
Would you really do that?
Sure I would. Through this life, you gotta walk tall, shoot straight, then you got nothing to know and nobody to be afraid of.
Oh, Zeke, are you all right?
What are you trying to do, kill a guy?
Can't you see how white he is? You really scared him.
It's just a rib, Dorothy.
How can you guys be so cruel?
Who was scared?
You was scared. If you was a jackrabbit, you'd be in the next county by now.
Here, here, what's all this jabber-wapping about when there's work to be done? I know 3 shiftless farmhands that will be out of a job before they know it.
We were just having a little fun, Miss Gale.
A farm is no place for fun. If you want fun, you can go join the circus.
Might just do that, become a strong man, see the world.
Well, don't start posing for it now. Here, here, you can't work on an empty stomach. Have some cookies.
Gosh, Mrs. Gale.
Thanks.
Just baked.
Swell.
Now, you don't have to sit down to eat them. Get that wagon hitched up, and Zeke, go feed them hogs before they worry themselves into anemia.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Aunt Em, really, do you know what Miss Gulch said she was going to do to Toto? She said she was going...
Dorothy, you always get yourself into a fret over nothing. With you and your wild imagination.
Well...
Now, you just find yourself a place today where you don't get yourself into any trouble.
Oh, some place where there isn't any trouble. Well, I wonder if there is such a place, Toto. Well, there must be. Not a place you can get to by a boat or a train. No, it's far, far away, behind the moon, beyond the rain. When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?
Henry Gale, is that you skulking by the barn?
I've never skulked a day in my life, Miss Gulch. I'm not about to start now.
Well, I need to see you and your wife right away about Dorothy.
Why, what has Dorothy done?
What's she done? I'm all but lame from the bite on my leg.
You mean she bit you?
No, her dog.
She bit her dog.
Oh, afternoon, Miss Gulch. I've just made a fresh batch of cookies if you would mind to sit a while.
I'm afraid I have no appetite, Mrs. Gale. Indeed, I'm so shaken by the ferocious attack of your niece's vicious dog. Well, I may never eat again.
But if you don't eat, you'll waste away, and I hate to see you dwindle.
Dorothy, could you bring Toto out here a minute? I'm sure if she's upset you in any way, she'd be more than happy to apologize.
Well, I'm afraid it's gone far beyond apologies, Mrs. Gale. I have laid an official complaint with the county sheriff.
Was he sober?
Dorothy, Miss Gulch here seems to be very upset.
That dog's a menace to the community.
Well, that's not true.
As an act of public service, young woman, I'm taking that dog down to the county sheriff to make sure he's destroyed.
Destroyed? Oh no, not Toto. You can't, you mustn't. Uncle Henry, Annie M, you won't let her, will you?
No, we won't. Will we,
Oh, you hear how sorry the child is. Surely if she promises to give your place a wide berth.
If you don't hand that dog over right now, I'll file a David suit that'll take your whole farm. There's a law protecting folks against dogs that bite.
Well, what if she keeps him tied up? He's really gentle. What gentle folk, that is.
Well, that's for the sheriff to decide. Here's his order allowing me to take him, unless you want to go against the law.
Yes.
Well, what's it say, Henry?
Just what she says. Dorothy, we have to hand over Toto.
That's more like it.
No.
Well, we can't go against the law, honey. I'm afraid poor Toto will have to go.
Now you're seeing reason.
No, I won't let you take him. Oh, I'll bite you myself.
Dorothy!
Well, you wicked old witch.
Stop her!
It's no use running, Dorothy.
Hickory, I thought you were my friend.
He is your friend. We all are.
You can't fight the law, honey. Some things are bigger than all of us.
Dorothy, hand me Toto.
No!
Put him in the basket, Henry.
Don't, Uncle Henry!
That's more like it.
Oh, Toto!
Elmira Gulch, just because you own half the county doesn't mean you can run the rest of us. I have known you for 21 years, and I have been dying to tell you what I think of you. And now, well, I'm being a good Christian woman, and I cannot say it.
Well, I can, so if you don't like to hear what we have to say, then pedal your carcass off my land.
I don't take kindly to that kind of talk, Henry Gale. Just to remember, I have friends in high places.
Then why don't you climb on your broomstick and go visit them? You got those horses hitched yet?
Nearly done, Mr. Gale.
Nearly ain't good enough. The sky is getting darker every minute.
Thank you.
Come inside, Dorothy.
No, I'm not going anywhere with you. If you really love me, you wouldn't have let Toto go.
She had an order from the law, honey. What did you expect me to do? Wave a wand and make it disappear?
Well, you still could have tried at least. And you stood there like you was stuffed or something.
I just didn't know what to say, Dorothy. I'm sorry.
One mean old woman and you were scared of her.
It were my place to interfere.
And you're worst of all. You stopped Toto from getting away. I just hate you.
Oh, don't say that, Dorothy. You make me feel all terrible inside, like my heart was all tore out.
Well, I don't care. I never want to see any of you ever again, as long as I live. Toto was the only friend I had in the world. Now I got no one to talk to and no one to play with, and I'll never see him again as long as I live. Toto! Toto, is that you? Oh, Toto! Oh, Toto, you came back. You got away from that horrible old woman, you wonderful dog. Oh, but she'll be coming back after you any minute now. We've got to get away. Oh, no, we've got to run away. We need food for me and a bone for you, and we've got to get far away from here, and we're never coming back. Oh, come on, Toto.
Here, doggy, doggy, doggy. Here, doggy. Oh, where's that dreaded animal? Here, doggy.
Didn't I ask you to get off my land?
Well, I did, but the dog got away.
Couldn't have enjoyed your company too much.
Where the little girl is, that's where I'll find the dog. Kindly bring her to me.
You're so anxious to have it. Why didn't you keep track of it?
Oh, she's not in the house. My fresh batch of cookies that I made, it's missing. And my picture from the mantle, oh, that's gone too.
Looks like you have a runaway on your hands. If she's on the road, I'll find her, and I'll take that dog back for good.
Should have kept track of it. Maybe you wouldn't have lost it.
Don't blame me. The catch of my basket's faulty. Last time I buy anything from a charity bazaar. Oh my God.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2.
If it would be done, it best it be done. Equally on both sides. What's this? An house guest? Ha 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 ha. And who might you be?
Well, I'm...
No, don't tell me. You're running away in disguise. No, that's not right. You're on a visit. No, I'm wrong. You're running away.
Well, how did you guess?
Ha 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 ha. Professor Marvel never guesses. He only knows. Sees what it says on my conveyance?
Oh, Toto, that's not polite. We haven't been asked yet.
Ha 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 ha. He's all right. As one dog to another, I say. Ha 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 ha. Now, let's see. Where were we?
Oh, please, Professor. Why can't we just come with you and see all the crowned heads of Europe?
Do you know any? Oh, you mean that thing. Yes. Well, I never do anything without consulting my crystal first. Here, take a seat. Now, you just make yourself comfortable while I conjure out of the thin air, out of the thin air.
Oh,
This same genuine crystal ball used in the times of the pharaohs and the Iris and Arius River and the time of Cleopatra, where she first saw the forthcoming of Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, and so on and so on and so on. Now, me and you will both gaze into the crystal and look into the infinite. Now, I need you to close your eyes and hold your hand to better in tune with the infinite. Yes, that's right. Just a little longer and we will both see into the future. Yes, yes. That should be good enough. Now, open your eyes and we will both gaze into the crystal. Ah, yes. I see a house with a picket fence.
well, that's our farm.
Yes, and I see a woman who's wearing a flowered dress and face is careworn.
Well, that's Aunt Em.
Yes, her name is Emily.
Well, what's she doing?
I'm not quite sure about why she's crying. Someone's just about broken her heart.
Well, why would anyone do that?
I don't know, but it's someone she loves, someone she cares for, someone she's taken care of in sickness.
Well, I had the measles once, and she stood by me every minute.
Uh-huh.
Well, but that was very long ago, and she doesn't care about me now, and I don't care about her.
Oh, well, I don't see any of that in the crystal.
They wanted to kill Toto, and she just let them get away.
I don't see any of that in the crystal.
Well, what's she doing now?
I'm not quite sure, but what's this? Why, she's putting her hand on her heart. She's falling on the bed.
Oh, you don't suppose she could be really sick, do you?
I don't know. The crystal has gone dark.
Oh, I've got to get home right away.
What's this? I thought you were going with me.
Oh, no, Professor. I've got to get home right away. She may be sick. Oh, goodbye, Professor, and thanks a lot.
Bye. Safe journey. Poor kid. I hope she gets home just safe. Well, better cover the horse up. There's a storm blowing a whopper.
Cut free the horses. Hickory, find Hickory. Doggone it, Hickory.
It's a big twister. Last time one of those hit, it tore the big barn clear out of the ground and put a cow on top of a telegraph pole.
Heading straight for us.
Hickory, where are you?
It's a twister! A twister! There she blows!
No, I'm supposed to go on.
Everyone into the storm cellar.
Can't find Hickory. There you are.
I cut the horses.
Good man.
Dorothy! Dorothy, where are you, Dorothy? Oh, Dorothy!
You ain't found her then?
There's nothing left for us to do.
Dorothy! Oh, we can't leave her out in the storm!
There's nothing else. So pray for all of us.
Oh, Aunt Em! Auntie Em! Oh, Auntie Em! Oh, Auntie Em!
You guys,
oh, where
what the
is
fuck?
everybody? Oh, oh.
Mine's off. Mine's off.
Oh, look, Toto, a flying cow. Oh, we're flying. Everything's flying. Well, we must be inside the twister. Oh. Oh, look, Toto, it's Miss Gulch. She's after you even up here. Oh. Oh, Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. We must be somewhere over the rainbow. Oh, Toto, now I know we're not in Kansas anymore.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Who, me? Well, I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Oh, well, is that the witch?
Who, Toto? Oh, no, Toto's my dog.
Oh, well, I'm a little muddled. The Munchkins called me here because someone dropped a new house on the Wicked Witch of the East. And there's the house. And here you are. And those legs are all that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East. And so what the Munchkins want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Well, but I've already told you, I'm not a witch at all. Witches are old and ugly. Well, what was that?
The Munchkins. They're laughing because I am a witch. I'm Glinda, the Witch of the North.
Oh, well, you are. I beg your pardon, but I've never heard of a beautiful witch before.
Only bad witches are ugly. The Munchkins are laughing because you have freed them from the Wicked Witch of the East.
But if you please, what are Munchkins?
The little people who live in this land, and blue is their favorite color. This is Munchkin land, and you are their national heroine, my dear. It's all right. You may all come out and thank her. Come out, wherever you are, meet the young lady who fell from a star. She fell from the sky, she fell very far, and Kansas, she says, is the name of the star. Kansas, she says, is the name of the star. She brings you good news, or haven't you heard? When she fell out of Kansas, a miracle occurred.
It really was no miracle. What happened was just this. The wind began to switch, the house to pitch, and suddenly the hinges started to unhitch. Just then, the witch, to satisfy an itch, went flying on her broomstick, thumbing for a hitch.
Oh, what happened? That was great.
House began to pitch, the kitchen took a switch, and landed on the wicked witch in the middle of the ditch. It's not a healthy situation for a wicked witch. The house began to pitch, the kitchen took a switch, and landed on the wicked witch in the middle of the ditch. It's not a healthy situation for a wicked witch. Who began to twitch and was reduced to just a stitch. Oh, once a wicked witch.
We thank you very sweetly for doing it so neatly.
You've killed her so completely that we thank you very sweetly.
Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
Ding dong, witch is dead, witch oh witch, wicked witch. Ding dong, wicked witch is dead. Wake up, sleepy head, rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the goblins go below, below, below your hole. Let's open up and sing and ring the bells of kingdom, merry up, sing along, let them know.
we've got to verify it legally.
To see
if she is morally, ethically,
spiritually, physically, positively, absolutely,
undeniably, and reliably dead.
As coroner, I must I thoroughly examine her, and she's not only merely dead, she's really most sincerely dead.
Friends, this is a day of independence for all the Munchkins and their descendants.
If any.
Yes, let the glorious news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
To welcome you to Munchkin Land.
She was dead.
That was her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East. This is the Wicked Witch of the West. She's worse than the other one was.
Where's my sister?
Yonder she lies.
Where?
There.
All right. Who's a smart aleck that turned her into a house? Was it you, Glinda?
Not the house. Under the house.
Under the house?
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. My house dropped on her.
You dropped your house on my sister? How can anyone be so unbelievably clumsy?
Look closer.
Arrgh!
You recognize her then?
Of course I recognize her. Who else would wear those ruby slippers with those socks? The ruby slippers! Little girl, you've done me a service. I shall don the ruby slippers, which will make my power greater than ever. The ruby slippers! They're gone! The slippers! What have you done with them?
See for yourself. Step forward, Dorothy.
Give them back to me or I'll...
It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay.
Give them back to me. I'm the only one who knows how to use them. They're no use of you. Give them back. Give me back.
Oh, fiddle faddle. You have no power while I'm here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. And as for you, my fine lady, It's true I can't attend to you here and now as I'd like, but after a suitable period of mourning, I shall don those ruby slippers. And my revenge too. So let's try to stay out of my way. Just try. Well, I'll get you eventually, my pretty. And your little dog too.
It's all right. You may all get up now. She's gone. It's all right. You can get up. Pooh, what a smell of sulfur. I'm afraid you made a rather bad enemy of the Wicked Witch. The sooner you get out of Oz altogether, the safer you'll sleep, my dear.
Well, I'd do anything to get out of Oz altogether. My Auntie Em is missing me, and she may even be ill. But which is the way back to Kansas? I can't go the way I came.
No, that's true. The only person who might know would be the great and wonderful Wizard of Oz himself.
The Wizard of Oz? Is he good or is he bad?
Oh, very good, but very mysterious. He lives in the great Emerald City, and that's a long journey from here. Did you bring your broomstick with you?
No, I'm afraid I didn't.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to walk. The Munchkins will see you safely to the border of Munchland. And remember, never let those ruby slippers off your feet for a moment, or you will be at mercy of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But how do I start for the Emerald City?
It's always best to start at the beginning, and all you do is follow the yellow brick road.
But what happens if I...
Just follow the yellow brick road.
Oh my, people come and go so quickly here. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road? Well, now which way do we go?
Pardon me, that way's a very nice way.
Who said that? Oh, don't be silly, Toto. Scarecrows can't talk.
It's pleasant down that way, too.
Well, wasn't he pointing the other way before?
Of course, some people do go both ways.
Why, you did say something, didn't you? Are you doing that on purpose, or can't you make up your mind?
Well, you see, I haven't got a brain, only straw, so I ain't got a mind to make up.
Well, how can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know, but some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Well, yes, I suppose they do. Can't you get down?
No, you see, I've got this pole stuck on my back.
Well, is there any way I can help?
Well, of course, I'm not very bright about doing things, but I think maybe if you bend the nail down behind me, I should just slip right off.
Well, I'll certainly try. Oh, this is an awful stiff nail.
Oh, there goes some more of me again.
Does it hurt you?
Oh, no, I just keep picking it up and putting it back in again. Oh, my, it's good to be free. Oh.
Are you all right?
Did I scare you?
No, I just thought you hurt yourself.
But I didn't scare you?
No, of course not.
I didn't think so. You see, I can't even scare a crow.
Howdy, neighbor.
They come from miles around just to eat in my field
Howdy, Scarecrow.
and laugh in my face. Said a scarecrow swinging on a pole to a blackbird sitting on a fence. Oh, the Lord gave me a soul, but forgot to give me common sense.
Said a blackbird, well, well, well,
Said the scarecrow, 'twould be pleasing just to reason out the reason of the witchness and the whyness and the whence. If I had an ounce of common sense.
if I had an ounce of common sense.
What would you do, Scarecrow?
Well, I would while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. In my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching. If I only had a brain, I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain.
With the thoughts you'd be thinking, you could be another Lincoln.
If I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore.
You could think of things you never thought before.
And then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nuffin', my head all full of stuffin', my heart all full of pain. I could dance and be merry, life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain.
Why, that was wonderful, Scarecrow. If our scarecrows back in Kansas could do that, the crows would be scared to pieces.
They would?
Uh-huh.
Where's Kansas?
Well, that's where I live, and I'm going all the way to the wizard to get him to help me get back there.
You're going to see a wizard?
Yes.
You think if I came with you, this wizard could give me some brains?
Well, I couldn't say, but even if he didn't, you'd be no worse off than you are now.
Yeah, I guess that's true.